Here on a Monday, quickly, someone wrote into the New York Post and said, I got a problem. Here's the problem. My boss invited me to ride with him to a meeting, which is 2 hours away. The thought of having to make conversation seated next to my boss, who I don't like, for that long makes me nervous. Can I come up with some excuse where I can get out of the meeting or say I've made alternate plans? Meredith, if you're in this situation, do you ride 2 hours with your superior or not to do that? How do you get out of that if you want to get out of it?
Well, I love my superiors. So,
You listening?
as a new employee over here, I would have no problem with that. No, it's, you know what, it's not so much the getting there to me. I like to have my own way out of things. I don't like being stuck. It's more on the out. The in, I could maybe get there. Maybe I could take 2 hours, but I'd want to make sure I could leave when I wanted to, as opposed to potentially when the superior would want to. Maybe they'd want to stay later, maybe, you know, and then the drive back. I'm more concerned about the drive back. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I'm concerned with both. I'm concerned with both the ride there and the ride back.
The thing is, the drive there, so that's 2 hours there. I think a lot of times people don't factor in the drive home because you might have exhausted all topics
conversation
on the way there.
Yes.
Now it's crickets on the way back. That's even more awkward.
See, I'm the other way around. So I'm thinking, I just switched up my plans here because I was like, oh, on the way there, there's the anticipation of the meeting. We might be talking about whatever we need to talk about and go over during that meeting. So there's stuff there. There's some meat for you to discuss. But now I'm thinking, it's almost like a post game. You have so much to discuss on the way back after these meetings have happened. That might be the easier convo. So let me get there on my own, and then I'll roll back with you. Because I was thinking, oh, I've already made plans in that area because I have some friends and family. So I'll come
I'm
out with
already
you.
going to be there.
I'm going to be there, and so I'll meet you at the meeting, and then I'll come back with you. So that's kind of where I'm like, I'll do one way though, one way only. I'm not going
one way.
Not going,
One
it's
way
not
ticket.
two way.
But it sounds like this person has no option on the one way.
Yeah.
That's got to be both ways. That's 2 hours, man.
It's 4 hours.
Well, 4 hours.
Hours.
And what if the meeting didn't go well and your boss was the reason?
Exactly.
You
then
can't
you're
critique the boss in that
stuck.
moment. You know what? You really didn't do a great job in that meeting, Rick.
But I feel like road trips bring people together, don't they?
No.
Do you really feel that way though?
Yes, 100%. Listen, I love everyone here. This is one of the hardest working teams in television. If we're driving up to Muskoka, I got to go by myself. I'm sorry.
Or
I'm
if
a
you
podcast person in the car, Tim Hortons coffee, they're not paying me to say that's how I roll, it's my lifestyle. You know, it is what it is. I want to listen to a little podcast, drive, keep an eye on the GPS, Tim Hortons coffee, boom. I don't need small talk. You know why? Because I'm tired. I'm tired, and I'm good with it.
You know who would be perfect for you? Nick Holland, chat producer, because when we did that, Nick had offered to drive initially. I said, no, I got this, and then proceeded to fall asleep for most of the ride.
I've seen that.
So it was very quiet.
And you know
Very
what?
quiet. Nick was smiling quietly in the background the whole time, knowing I was going to bring
But
that
I was offended when it first happened. The more I think about it, thank you, Nick, for doing
Yeah,
that.
it's nice.
Thank you.
That's some
Because
good
I didn't want to
music.
talk to you either.
See? We talk all day here.
More meets you after this.
What are we going to talk? That's your one job as the passenger. Stay
he feels
away.
it.
No, you don't stay away.